Last time on Lawful Stupid. It's hot as fuck as you guys hang out and watch Delmore scoop ashes. Finnegan, I'm crunching the numbers here. I got you at -2.
I see him like passed out, right? I pull him.
You're able to pull him out, and you get real burnt up in the process.
Finnegan.
Don't you have a god?
Yes.
Suddenly, you're cool. You look around and you're on your ship. You're home.
What is this?
You hear Law's voice in your head. Do your job, Terry.
That's not me. I just want to save my friend. How do I save him?
Say yes.
Yes.
Oh, get it off of me! I looked in that cavern. There were no mechanisms to open that door.
Or we say the thing into it.
You go back to the central chamber, the hottest chamber, down the central path to the great door, and you say,
A candle that burns twice as bright, or lasts half as long in the night, but one candle is burned, will later return, bathe their souls in the light.
You solved my door puzzle! And so there you are, and you see these large brick red doors in this subterranean onyx cavern. We have Finnegan Morris, who just said out loud this key phrase in Elvish, causing the doors to slowly swing open, revealing first a blast of just, you guys didn't think it could get any hotter.
Oh, motherfucker.
And then this roar, this heat just pours out of this even lower subterranean cavern, and just this blast of ash, gray and dark, just fills the air. What do you do?
Cover face, for sure. Cover face and mouth.
Oslo falls on her back, just bodily falls on her back. She's just so done with this shit, pulling her hood over her mouth.
Peregrine's holding up her shield, trying to block herself from most of it.
Yeah, shield for sure. Or I guess covering face specifically, just to block as it like pours. Or
I got a pretty big shield. We can all get behind this.
I don't. I'm a small person.
Finnegan says, we only have a little bit more to go.
Do we?
We finish this.
How do you know that?
How do you
don't know
that?
that.
It could be hours. It could be days.
Is it like stopping my vision? Is it that thick, or is it just like...
Yes, it is.
So I can't see?
It's like a sandstorm, but full of ash.
Gotcha. Well, that's not great. Okay.
Are you sure we can't just tell him the bird is dead?
I'm pretty sure that bird is not dead.
Can I hear anything coming from inside?
Make a perception check.
Other than just wind?
Make a perception check.
I'm gonna use my new dice that I bought.
That's a dangerous game.
Not the ones you stole?
Ooh. That's a big 8.
No, you cannot hear anything.
Good. That's what I wanted to have happen. Good.
I mean, I guess I start slowly moving forward. Shield in front of me, trying to block as much of it as I can, and just step by step, like a lot of trepidation in my walk because I can't see anything. So it's kind of like more shuffling, I guess, like easing his way forward.
It is a matter of moments as you ease your way forward slowly but surely, your vision blinded by this onslaught of ash, and you make your way further and further until there is an opening, and you can finally see. And what you see is towering above you a ceiling. A very large ceiling, concave, dome-like, with various cracks throughout it through which leaks slowly and deadlily lava as it pours from this... I'm sorry, go ahead.
I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I'm now that I have, I turn back to the opening and say, come to the sound of my voice. There's an opening. Come to the sound of my voice.
And now you all see it as you pile out. Not only this large cavern roof above you leaking with lava, but as well above you, standing about 20 feet tall, smoldering and regal and sleeping, the Phoenix.
20.
What?
20 feet tall on a perch well above you in this cavern. There's a central spire that comes up made of stone where you see this bird sleeping in its large nest. You notice that its body appears to be not a great flaming bird, but smoldering. There are small bits throughout this feather exterior that light up as it inhales and exhales like the drawing of a cigarette.
I think we found our bird.
So in order to come through this ash, Oslo's definitely put on her goggles at this point.
Mm-hmm.
She's just standing there staring up at this bird that could eat her in a bite.
Do I see any way to like walk up, so it's on a perch? Is there any like ramps or natural cliff faces to get higher up?
No.
So for us, she's on a perch, or it is on a perch, and there's no real way to like get close to it.
Not
that I can ascertain.
That immediately strikes out to you, but as you're trying to kind of figure this out, you see below this phoenix just a pile of vast swath of ash that lays at the pillar of this large bird's feet, and serendipitously, as you approach, one feather falls from the phoenix, gently wafting to the ground. And just before it reaches this pile of ash, it bursts into flames and becomes ash itself. And you see movement. You see one of these small soot sprites that you had seen earlier, and it nestles in this pile of ash.
Did we kill a bunch of phoenix babies before?
I think we killed a bunch of feathers.
No,
Did.
well, it's just magic. It's resident energy. We didn't kill any babies.
Are you sure? Are you absolutely sure?
Harry, it's a charade. It's all fake.
Welcome to the Matrix. No, it's fine. The real question: how are we going to get a 20-foot bird out this tunnel and into the ship? Short
How are we going to
destroying it.
How are we going to get to the 20-foot bird? Get the 20-foot bird out of the volcano onto a ship, which, can I emphasize again, are flammable. Boats burn a lot.
Yeah.
Nope, all those things track. However, mission stays the same. We need to get this flaming bird into the ship.
Alive? Did he say alive?
Well, no, he didn't say he preferred it alive. No, actually, I'm pretty sure he was
Doesn't
clear he wanted
doesn't it
alive,
burn?
actually.
Doesn't
Now that I think
it burn
about
if it's dead?
Well, yeah, and then it turns into ash.
So it's gone. Yeah.
So now that I'm remembering this, because let me tell you, it's fucking hot in here, and he 100% wants this bird alive. He said it's very critical the bird comes back alive before it dies.
Right.
Is it an intelligent creature? Could we ask it nicely to come with us?
Well, you could ask if it's an intelligent creature. I think that's the best play, right? Being regal and appreciative and humble with such a majestic creature. The idea of trying to outsmart it, murder it, or subdue it, odds are pretty low on our end.
Hit it with a rock.
Friends. Yeah, I cannot stress enough how I just don't think that's a strong start.
I would not throw a rock at a large bird. I do have something else that may interest it.
One bird, one stone. But no, I agree with
How does
Finnegan.
the saying go?
If you hit one big bird with one small stone, you die in a volcano.
That's a very specific
That is the old
situation.
saying.
It's odd and specific.
Yeah, okay.
So, Finnegan, what did you have?
I can produce some berries, maybe that are good for it to eat. I'm going to do that. Offer it food instead of a rock that you so desire.
Yeah, I don't think we throw rocks at it. I think that's bad, right? That's
Nobody
a bad
even
idea.
likes rocks. Who likes rocks?
I don't think it's a terrible idea to offer it food, but
Hey, we should be careful offering
can
it
anyone
what it can eat.
speak to this thing?
I think if we offer it what it can eat, it might try to eat one of us.
Well, perhaps you, a few of you, should stand back so that all of us are not seen at the same time.
I honestly don't think trying to deceive a creature with such a regal presence is the play. I think it would. What if it detects our deception?
I'm not trying to deceive it. I just don't want you to get burned if it blasts me with fire.
Well, sure, but I just don't think hiding's the call. I think we can stand back, but from what I know about phoenixes, they're supposed to be like majestic creatures and honorable. Now, all of what I've read could be 100% wrong, and we could die
He
here.
100% also said they were as big as chickens.
Who said that?
Yeah.
Who told us that? Freaking.
Yeah, I did, because my
Big
history
fucking
check
chicken.
resulted in that.
There is only one way to find out.
I think you might have the best opportunity. I think you're the most connected with the world, or you at least seem way more in tune with the earth itself.
And so, as you say that, is there a pile of those ashes near me that's not near one of those sprites specifically?
They're mostly just like I said, a very, very, very large pile underneath of where the phoenix is perched.
How far is that from me?
It would be a ways 60 feet.
Okay, I want to. I want to travel over to it, to the pile. Sneakily.
Before Finnegan goes anywhere, I'm handing him my shield. Just in case.
He has a shield.
Yeah, but mine
it's
is
made of wood.
I wouldn't use yours because it's metal.
Oh, he has no fucking good.
Druids don't do that.
I know.
I thank you, friend, but I have one.
He's gonna die.
And as you approach Soot Mountain, there's a low, faint movement. Subtle at first and becomes more animated, more scuttering, more movement, more energy as you see this ash become alive, to move and shift and change, and you see hundreds of these little soot sprites that you had encountered earlier, and they move left, right, circling in a circle, and they come together and they meld in front of your very eyes, and they take on the shape of a phoenix. So what you know now to be a phoenix, a very, very large bird, but it looks wrong. It looks like it is made of death. It looks like it is this ash and decay, and it stands before you, and it screams. Roll initiative.
Awesome.
So what do the 3 levels of exhaustion do?
So you have disadvantage on all ability checks, your speed is halved, and you have disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws.
Okay. Is initiative
Disadvantage on
initiative is an ability check?
Initiative is not an ability check. Initiative is just an initiative roll.
It's totally separate.
Initiative is
Nat
initiative.
20, sir.
Motherfucker. Alright,
Finnegan, 6.
We had a 14.
10.
Awesome.
Oh.
I don't want to get eaten.
I don't want to burn.
There you go, Jen. Does your next remix.
I don't want to get eaten. I don't want to burn. Hey there, boy,
wanna
what
die
do you want
inside
to
a
do
volcano.
on your fucking turn?
Ba-ba-da-boo.
He's 60 feet away.
He is.
Alright. I don't know that I can do anything, honestly and truly.
You take the dash action
Yeah,
and move
okay.
30 feet.
No, I can't. I could take dash action and move 25 feet forward. So that's what I'll do.
Okay.
I gotta get in range.
Yep.
Yeah, so I just rush up, shield drawn. That puts me 35 feet behind Finnegan.
Okay. It is Perry's turn.
I'm going to get as close to it as I can with my glaive drawn, including using my action to dash, which, if my speed is halved? Yes.
So you can do
I
your normal movement speed.
Yeah, which is 30 whole feet.
You move 30 feet forward.
Rushes past me.
Oslo.
We're still level 1, correct?
Correct.
Damn it.
Mm-hmm.
No cunning action for you.
I know. So we can move and draw, right? Move and draw.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Move and draw both my daggers. I'm not going to go directly towards it. I'm going to go to the side.
What's your movement speed?
It's 30.
It's 15.
Well, yeah, it's 15. I'm gonna double move.
So-
Dash, okay.
And you want to go the long way around, huh?
Yeah. I don't want to go
Okay.
directly at it. I want to go to the side.
Sure. Yeah, it's not a big issue. It is the Dark Phoenix's turn.
It's never good when Shane smiles when he's rolling dice.
No, it's just
Just, I scaled this encounter. Wasn't expecting you guys to have 3 levels of exhaustion. It's fine. No, it's fine.
Well,
Or was he?
that's
We
neat.
can hope.
Boy, howdy.
Finnegan, you take 20 damage.
Finnegan, you're
That's
going to
fine.
take some damage. What's your AC?
Let me pull it back. I think it's 14. Right? Yeah, 14.
Yeah, we're good.
You don't mean
6
I'm
points.
good. You mean you're good.
6 points of poison damage. As
Night.
this phoenix raises both these dark wings and pushes them downwards as this just pile of ash and debris is just blown in your direction, and you just have to breathe it all in, and it's very damaging to your system, and it's hot and it's miserable, and it is your turn.
So I fall to one knee, I guess, but as I stand back up. So am I? It's right. How distance from me is it? Am I right?
So
up in
it's
his face?
still above you, so it's about 10 feet out from you and then 20 feet up.
Okay, so I guess the question I have about.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. This one is on the ground. I apologize. The actual phoenix is 20 feet up. This one's just on the ground about 10 feet in front of you. My bust. My bust.
Gosh. Okay. So what I'll do is my eyes turn white. I grab my lion's tooth necklace, and with the other hand, I reach out, and from underneath its feet, a series of vines begin to grow up, and weeds sprout up around this thing's feet. And I'm using Entangle, of course.
Second throw?
13.
What kind?
It is a strength.
13.
I don't remember if we do meat, or is it got a meet or beat?
Meets beats.
it.
Meets beats.
Yeah.
Cool.
He
This
rolled
is a
13,
fun battle.
so-
And then I'll retreat back 15 feet.
Nope.
Nope. This is an open on out of there.
It is Delmore's turn.
So how far did you retreat back?
15 feet.
Okay, so you're
25,
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna move 12 feet up, rounding down. So that should put me at 23 feet away from the Phoenix, give or take.
Give or take, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna move forward, and I shield kind of at the ready between it and I, hoping for the best. And I kind of unswirl that chain on my right arm, and I'm gonna do a vine whip, and I'm gonna whip at the Phoenix.
Real good.
What's the range on that?
Pretty good.
It's 30 feet.
Okay. Do the damn thing.
Oh, it's Thorn Whip, technically, I guess. Lowest 15 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, nice.
It's a large creature. It's kind of hard to miss.
I didn't know it was large.
Well, it's huge, technically, I think. 20 feet tall.
Oh, for some reason, when you described the avatar, I thought it was an avatar of the Phoenix, not the Phoenix.
No,
Yeah, it's like a dark shadow of the Phoenix.
Yeah, but I didn't realize it was the same.
Same size.
Yeah,
That's
same,
fine.
same size.
I did 3 damage, and that is going to be, it says piercing damage.
Okay. And then do you move it 10 feet close? Oh, no, it's too big. You can't. It's got to be
Yeah,
larger,
it's going to be
smaller.
larger, smaller, yeah.
Anything else on your turn?
No, that's going to cover it.
Perry.
If I only use my movement to move, can I get within striking distance of it?
No.
I don't really do long range stuff yet. I can really only cast glaive.
You can cast Throglaive.
No, not this one.
I mean, yeah, you
Oh, I do
can
have a
also
dagger.
dash to get within
No.
range for next turn.
Yeah.
Or run, and you'll be, if you run, you'll be, anyways.
Yeah.
Sorry,
No, I'm going to use my. I'm going to dash and movement to get close to as
Yeah,
close to it as I can.
you're pretty much right in its business.
Yeah, and if there is one of my friends near it, I'm going to get between my friend and this phoenix.
Glaive out, correct?
Glaive out. Yep. My dual-ended harpoon glaive.
Got it. That'll bring us to Oslo.
So I realized a thing.
Go on.
If I continue my movement and I only do the normal movement where you allow me to put away daggers and draw a bow, was that too much drawing? Yes?
No, go nuts.
I have a fucking bow, guys!
Good job.
That'll do, Pig. That'll do.
I have a fucking bow. Oh, it's a disadvantage,
You
right?
just didn't want to use it last turn because you wouldn't have got your sneak attack. But yes, go ahead.
Right. Ugh, 7.
No, that does not meet the grade. As you draw your bow quickly and because this is a lot of stuff that you're doing, so you kind of put away these daggers and you pull the bow and then you knock the arrow and you pull it back and it just sails wide.
Better have a way to hit it.
But you have a way to hit it. That will bring up the Dark Phoenix, who is going to draw back and bring both of its wings down again with a gust of ash, one directed towards Peregrine and one directed towards Finnegan. Well, Perry's is a natural 1. Finnegan, yours is
So it
a
immediately stops attacking.
Blessed.
No.
I'm blessed.
yours is a 14. Finnegan.
Yeah, so that's not gonna meet. So it's like I bring up my shield and just kind of hunker down.
Not Delmore, Finnegan.
Finnegan, it meets.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said Delmore. Sorry, my bad.
It meets. Okay, so per our rules, that's a glancing blow, so it's gonna do half damage. 1 damage, 1 poison damage.
Oof. You doing okay, bud? That 1
I'm not
damage?
doing very good.
But it is your turn, Finnegan. You have that going for you. You've won the deal.
I'm gonna try something crazy here.
Please.
I'm just checking my stats for 1 quick second.
That's a good. It's always a good thing.
Okay. It's a crazy thing I want to do, but I don't know if it's going to work or not. That Phoenix is asleep, so I will yell to, oh gosh. How far is Peregrine from me?
You moved backwards, what, 15 feet?
Yes.
So about 20-ish feet forward.
Ugh. How far? Who is someone within 15 feet of me?
I am for sure.
Delmore would be 100%, yeah.
I'm at 23 feet away.
Can I say to, and I don't know how this is gonna work. You just tell me. What I want to do is I'll run towards Delmore and say, "Give me a boost," and to like toss me and like lift me just as much as possible. I just need like.
Yeah, shield ready.
I'm considering it like a jump.
What is your objective?
I want him to jump me as high as he can into the air. At the time that I jump into the air, what I want to do, because I want to wake up this phoenix, the good phoenix, and I want to cast Thunder Wave, and I feel like that'll wake him up, knowing that it may cause some damage to people within 15 feet of me, but that's what I want to do.
Okay, so this is the much talked about during session 0 combo move that we've never done before. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, Delmore, this is your choice.
Yep.
If you want to give up your next turn to do this right now, it's a thing you can do.
All right, let's do it.
You give up your next turn. Both of you make, with disadvantage because it's an ability check, a strength of both of you athletics, because you're jumping and you're throwing.
I wish I had been within 15 feet.
I got a natural 1 with disadvantage.
Devin?
I got a 15 with disadvantage.
Okay, so what's going to happen is you're basically going to be like, I need you to throw me. And Delmore's like, yep, got it, on board. And you jump, you get a little bit of a running start, and you jump as high as you possibly can. You just step on Delmore. You use him as like a stepping stone. So with a 15, I'll say you're an athletic boy. What's your raw strength score?
Raw strength is actually, it's not super great. It's 13. It's not terrible.
Yeah, okay. With 15, based on your raw strength, I'll say that you got a pretty mean vertical leap. I'll say you're able to jump 5 feet in the air, plus the additional 3 feet you get from stepping on Delmore. You get 8 feet in the air, my friend.
I'll spread my hands like an angel and just go.
Is that your thunder wave?
And it is now. That's not what Delmore would say. I mean, Finnegan would say. But Thunderwave. So everyone in a 15-foot cube. So I'm sorry, Delmore. That is you as well. Has to do a Constitution.
It's a 15-foot cube centered on you.
Yeah, because it comes from me. That's why I had to get high enough to make that bird is 20 feet in the air.
You didn't get high enough.
You said he's 20 feet. If I jump 8 feet and he's right there, right?
It's 15 centered on you. 15 total?
Yeah, 50.
So
a cube centered on you would be 7.5 feet
That means
up.
it's 7.5.
And it's centered on you. You cannot move that.
You're not going to reach it.
You will hit people if you do that.
So, okay, so with your jump, 15.5 feet up.
Yeah, you would have had to.
You know what? It's an audible boom of 300 feet. Bring it on.
You do it.
Only 15 people within range
have to do damage. Yeah.
Right.
That's
so
300 feet.
Right. So Delmore is the only one I think.
Con save?
Yes. 13.
Oh, that's not terrible. Oh, I beat it. I rolled higher than that. It's fine.
Okay.
So it's half damage.
Half damage. Yeah. Hold on. 3, 3, 6, 3.
Okay. I cannot stress enough that he steps on me for sure, but shield is up. Like my shield is like up on my head, and then he just like jumps off of me, and I don't react in time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like to think at least I get my shield up before he steps on my face.
With the natural one, we'll give you that.
Step on my face, man.
Not on your face. Not on your back.
Not the money maker. Yeah, that's fine.
The money maker.
So this huge echoing boom comes out.
Can I get the Finnegan version of that, please? I want to hear it.
Oh!
Fucking throat singing.
Didgeridoo.
Yeah.
You just drop just a few octaves.
I thought that mine was good, but there's a big thunderous boom that sounds like that, and then the cavern shakes. And you see some spots in the ceiling crack and widen, and a little bit of lava pours out. Nothing just like going to bring the ceiling down on you. Nothing but just an audible effect. And the phoenix that sits upon its perch, its feathers ruffle. You do not see its eyes open.
Sorry, everyone. I tried.
It is Delmore's turn, but he skipped it to do combo action, so it is Perry's turn.
I'm gonna cast Glaive.
Cast
Hit it real hard.
Roll your
Disadvantage, right?
roll your
While she's
disadvantage
doing
spell
that.
attack.
Shane, did I notice the phoenix stir at all?
Yes,
Okay.
Does a 15 hit?
it does.
Oh, bless. Okay.
You cast bless. That's better.
I know I can't do that yet. That's 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage, bringing the total to 11. Yeah, and sure enough, your glaive slices through this, and it's not like wispy ash. It's not like air. There's physical form to this, and you feel your glaive kind of tear through the surface of it, and ash kind of pours off, and it gets in your face and your eyes, and it's just so goddamn hot. As you see within this ash, there are faint glowing embers, a sort of burning core.
Okay.
And that will be Oslo.
I'm shoot it.
Shoot it good.
Shoot her. That's gonna be a 15.
That'll hit.
That hit.
Roll your damage with sneak attack, I think.
It's flanked.
It's in
Yes, but
combat with parry.
Can you get a sneak attack if the attack roll has disadvantage? Therein lies the
Ooh,
question.
that's a good question.
Yes.
I'm pretty distracting.
I will confer to DM, but there's no ruling that I remember that says
There is. You don't need advantage on the attack roll if no enemy is within 5 feet of it. The enemy isn't incapacitated, and you don't have disadvantage on the attack roll.
really?
When you do have disadvantage on the attack roll, you cannot sneak attack. Roll normal
Sorry,
damage.
Yeah, you gotta
Roads.
tease me with that, dude.
This game is so hard.
Dumb, stupid
I still
game.
never play Rogue.
It's gonna be a
This is the dumbest game I've ever played.
7 damage.
7 damage is still very good.
Dang.
And I think, Perry, you're the only one who really sees the impact here as the arrow flies and just hits this molten core on this large ashen bird, and the arrow slowly starts to burn as well.
These are so inefficient.
No, you're doing great.
And that will bring us to our Dark Eagle's turn, who does not appreciate the glaive that it just received. So it's going to
Did it transform, or is it still a phoenix?
It is.
I need to know.
What did I say?
Dark Eagle.
I just say Dark Eagle. That's just my nickname for him.
It's a beagle.
Okay, I just checking.
No, it's a phoenix
How,
for
like,
sure.
3 levels of exhaustion. How tripped out am I? You know what I mean?
Triple balls. It looks like it looks like a giant ashen phoenix, but it's got your mom's face.
Ooh.
Wait, each of us see our own mom's face? Or?
No, just Delmore. Delmore's the only one who.
We all see
Everyone
Delmore's
sees
mom's
Delmore's mom.
Delmore has
Show Mada's face.
Delmore has reached the secret 3.5 level of exhaustion.
I like the idea that everyone sees Delmore's
You know it's terrible.
Mommy.
See mom's face.
What's your AC, Perry?
16.
Without the shield?
Without my shield.
Okay, so 1 hit.
Good. That's what I wanted.
5 poison damage.
Is it though? Is it what you wanted, Perry?
And I think it's even more rough for you as you're just buffeted by these dark winds that are coming off of this phoenix as it beats its wings, and you're just directly there, and the heat and the ash fills your mouth and your eyes, and you can't see and you have to turn away, and it's very, very unpleasant.
It's like so windy, my hair is starting to come unbraided and just like flowing majestically behind me, but it's also terrible.
Okay, well that's way to get the silver lining in there. Finnegan.
So the first thing that I want to do is go ahead and shift.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead. Like,
Tell me about that.
So what happens is once I land on the ground from doing my boom, at that time, sort of the pain that has hit me from the poison damage is trying to take effect, and my bestial appearance is trying to fight that out, and so my fangs grow a little bit longer than they would normally would, obviously, and then my eyes take on a cat-like appearance. I'm going to charge up to this thing. Or no, I can't. I guess I'm like 35 feet away, right?
I'll say because you did a leap forward on your athletics check that you can move to meet it.
Okay, and as I move to meet it, I'm going to use Primal Savagery, which is I need to just make a roll to attack this thing. Dang it! I hope that. Oh yes, +5, 15. Okay, cool.
Was that with disadvantage?
It sure wasn't. Oh, but there's 10 thing.
I thought
Same
it
thing.
was.
Cool. 10. Same thing. So
Yeah, you hit.
I'm gonna roll a d10. That's a 7.
Ooh.
So I'll just kind of slash
That's poison damage, right?
Yes, correct.
It's not great that he asked that question.
Can I confirm?
I'm hearing a whole lot of poison damage, and you go, "That's poison, right?"
Tell me what happens, Devin. You were in the middle of it.
Yeah, so I see. So I kind of see like where the core might be. You mentioned like there's like a lava or a red core. I want to slash through that.
It's like smoldering ash. So yeah, you come up and you slash, and your elongated claws kind of dripping with this primordial venom. You try to jam in there as hard as you can. You can't quite. You try to smash it in your hand, and it's hot and it's intense, and there's ash everywhere, and you have to pull away because of the heat. And it's Delmore's turn.
Tell me about this perch that this phoenix is on.
It's stone. It's about 20 feet up, and it leads up to like a very large nest. The nest is made of like branches of petrified wood. And on top of it sits this phoenix, which is obviously it looks like it's molting or molten even, as there are flames that ripple through its body. These charred embers that light up as it inhales and exhales with this life of flame.
Okay, and that's about 20 feet up.
20 feet up from the base. Yep.
Let me ask a question from Delmore's point of view.
Mm-hmm.
Would it be super difficult to like thorn whip up there and essentially like try to pull myself up there using thorn whip as a method of transportation?
It would not be easy. It would not be impossible.
Now, I'm trying to think as Delmore. Is that with the fact that I'm like super fucking exhausted?
Even with the fact that you're super exhausted, it's not going to be easy because you know that you get about 10 feet of momentum off of that whip. So like that's another 10 feet you'd have to clear, and that would be kind of up to you how you made that gap happen. But you could definitely give yourself some oomph.
Man, I just don't know. All right, so I shout to the team and say, should I try and wake up that phoenix or help you fight?
What if that thing attacks us too?
I think one bird at a time.
That was the call.
Yep.
That was the response.
That was the response. I'm going to go with gut instinct. I'm going to try and thorn whip up there.
Yeah, make an attack first.
11 is the attack.
Okay, and then great. Then make an athletics or acrobatics choice. Check your choice.
Not terrible. Apparently I'm not good at either of those things. So acrobatics it is. 15.
So you are able to send your whip up. This chain whip goes up into onto this pillar where it connects and wraps around, and you just take the momentum from this living chain to swing you forward, and you kind of do like a somersault flip, and you stretch your hands out and you catch just the bottom of this nest, just like a twig of petrified branch that's sticking out, and you're just kind of hanging there.
Thank God I'm light. Fuck, that's awesome. The way my whip works, to be clear, is it's got like an engine or a motorized thing on my wrist. So when it normally pulls, like it does that using mechanical. So it just kind of yanks me up.
Fair enough.
Ooh, that's so
Kind
cool.
of.
Whoa!
It is very cool.
Yeah. Okay, cool. That's my turn then.
Okay. And then we are on to Perry.
I'm just gonna do the thing that's worked for me in the past, which is hit it with my glaive really hard.
I'm gonna cast Glaive.
I'm gonna cast Glaive.
Roll the attack.
It's not super creative, but it's what I've got. 17?
With disadvantage?
Yes.
Okay, then yes, that hits.
Where are my dice? There they are. That's 10 points of damage.
Oof.
With the other end.
It's like clockwork with you guys. Because this is happening super rapidly. So as Delmore's swinging up here, you see Finnegan reach his claw and he's doing everything he can to hold on to it, and he has to pull away. And as soon as he pulls away, you're coming down with your glaive on top of it, and you strike true, and you bite into this core, and you press with all your might, and you pull it free, and it roars in pain, but it remains one physical form. As it is Oslo's turn.
Hey, I learned another thing. I have pack tactics, which I have advantage on an attack roll against a creature if at least one of your allies is within 5 feet of the creature and the ally is not incapacitated.
That's true.
Which could
so
feasibly...
it's a standard attack roll.
Yes, make it a standard attack roll, which in this case, this time around, might give me sneak, question mark?
Good, because he's not an attack with disadvantage. I didn't know you had that.
I got an 18 on the die.
So that's a hit, and roll your damage with sneak attack.
With the sneak. Yeah. That is 8 damages.
8 damages.
You're a snake.
I'm a snake. Once again, you let an arrow loose, and you just are able to thread the needle in between your two allies, just waiting for the appropriate moment to strike. And as you pull your glaive away, and as you pull your hand away, this arrow sinks in to the core and begins to smolder. It is the Dark Phoenix's turn. It is going to roll 2 attacks against Finnegan.
Oh, cool.
Interesting. Don't worry, break it. I got you.
Nobody else is here. It's just me and you, Bird.
I got you, bud.
You're a scary looking one.
Your AC is 14.
You know it.
Okay, that's 2 hits.
Night.
6 damage.
I'm out.
Yep.
And as these 2 dark wings come down with this toxin bellowing out from it, and you see Finnegan just choking as he slowly loses consciousness and falls down, you hear a deafening roar from above as this phoenix shouts in
Crap.
in a language that you understand and comprehend, whatever language it was that you grew up on, whatever language it was that your parents or whoever raised you spoke to you when you're young. You hear the voice come through loud and clear. Enough! As this gout of flame, as this blade of flame comes from this phoenix as it shouts and just destroys this ashen beast, and it falls completely away into nothingness.
Oh, I've played this video game. Somebody had to die before we could win the fight. Got it.
No, the Dark Phoenix got 5 turns, shortened to 4, thanks to the thunderclap that woke the Phoenix. It was a survival game.
That's cool.
There was no way you were gonna...
I'm grabbing Finn, and I'm gonna cast Lay on Hands and bring him up to 3 hit points.
And you feel a cool ocean breeze.
As soon as he comes back, I'm gonna say, we have to stop meeting like this, Finnegan.
I'll say, that's 2.
Are you alright?
I pull myself up off the plateau, to be clear.
Yeah,
onto the plateau, rather.
I actually make a strength saving throw.
Is it to stay on the ledge?
It is.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not a magical effect. I would have told you.
Yeah. Well, I'm just asking every chance to get.
Yeah.
No, it's not great. It's a 3. I'm going night.
You begin to fall.
Yep. It's gonna
Can I
hurt.
try and grab him? No, he's too far away.
I think you still have the whip in your hand.
Yeah. I mean,
I think you just kind of
assume I
fall
would
and
have the
hang,
reaction.
like
okay.
10 feet below, just kind of swinging. just from where this phoenix roared and kind of this big burst of flame came off. No damage,
I was
doesn't crazy.
real worried about the stick that I was holding when you said the flame. I was like,
No, it's like petrified.
Stick is
It's
on
almost
fire.
like it's actually more stone than wooden at this point because it's so petrified and fossilized from the intense heat. But then, congratulations, you're out of combat. You solved my survive 5 shortened to 4 turn puzzle. And then you hear the voice. Who are you?
I will, in a tired voice. Oh, great firebird of the volcanic island. I come to you but a humble man, a mortal, seeking your help in a mission.
What is it that you seek?
We seek your power.
You behold my power.
Your ability to save.
Ability to save?
Your power of restoration.
Stick around.
We cannot stick around for long. We are slowly dying in these mortal bodies.
You don't have to stay here, little one.
Where do we stay?
You can wait on the island.
What do you mean?
My life, my current cycle grows short. My sun sets. And when that happens, I shall be born again, new and young. And when that happens, there will be a great release of energy. And this island that withers and dies as I wither and die will be born again with great life, and great prosperity. If you seek my healing and restorative powers, all you have to do is wait.
How long?
And I kind of look back over at the rest of the party.
How long do we have to wait?
About... It is hard to say. Not long.
If you're somewhere else when this happens, does that effect happen to wherever you are?
My reach is limited. Only my home is affected.
So if you're not in your home and you go poof.
Oh, when you said you, I thought you meant the Roy for you. I thought you meant like yourself.
No.
If I am gone, no, it'll happen wherever I am.
Right.
Home is where you nest.
I agree.
I'm gonna look over at my 2 compatriots who are on the ground that I can see more easily. Aha.
I'm going to shoot you straight, Great Phoenix.
Okay.
Joachim, we need you to come back with us.
Oh, why?
There is a man who sent us on a mission. He believes that if you do not come and give him whatever magic you have, that he will die if he leaves the ship. So he is a prisoner of his own home.
Why does this... And you see this bird kind of look around. Why does this affect me? Okay. Why should I go with you? Why are you deserving of my will?
so I'd like to pull myself up on the plateau. Is that possible?
Yeah, I mean, sure. Yeah.
So I pull myself up, and I'm kind of like grunting and exhausted, and I like kneel before this bird and like put my helmet on the ground and say, it occurs to me that you might be the only one of your kind. Is that fair?
It is true.
Are there... I don't know you, and I have no right to ask this of you. But we're on a quest for the proprietor of the menagerie, and he believes he's cursed. And he's asked that we bring your energy to him so he can survive off of his home. And I know that has nothing to do with you. I also know that you're alone. And honestly, so am I. But it sounds like if you help, I can see my friends again. And like, I'm like saying this, but I'm not like shouting this. I'm like saying it kind of like directly to him.
Mm-hmm.
And I have nothing to offer. But I ask, would you please come with us?
It doesn't matter to me where I go. I exist beyond time immemorial. I do not cease to be. And I'll go with you if that is what you truly wish. But know that this island cannot survive without me. If I leave, it dies. Is that a price you're willing to pay?
Think about Master Steven and Eddie.
It's not a decision I would make lightly. And I would want to try and get the two people that I know off of this island. But I'm worried that if I don't find my friends, this world, these islands, there's going to be a bigger cost if we just don't do anything.
Very well. I will go with you. It cranes its head down, and you're just staring in this massive iris, just this sunburst of orange and red and golden hues. And it looks directly into you, Delmore, no one else, as it says, I will go with you.
And the Phoenix will see like a look of like gratitude, like something that he normally doesn't like have that like expression, because he's always, for the most part, been the smart person in the room or been like in elite status of some kind, and it's very humbling to just have been honest and still receive what he needed. And he looks back and says, thank you. And okay. And I think I rappel down and just
Before you can leave the Phoenix, you kind of see it begins to glow with this flame, and very briefly it is a light in its entirety, as you might imagine in its prime. As this light begins to condense slowly and slowly to one small point, and there is, sitting in the nest, about the size of a human fist, a red orb.
And so the Phoenix turns into this red orb.
Mm-hmm.
And so I pick it up, and I assume it's hot, or is it just normal?
It's thrumming with this warm energy, and as you pick it up and look at it, as you kind of twist it to look at it in the light, you see that same sunburst that you saw in the eye of the Phoenix.
And so I pick it up and I say, I can't thank you enough. Is there a way to get down without repelling?
You're probably gonna need to repel.
Okay.
Unless somebody catches you or something. I don't know.
No. So I like get in my left hand. I put my shield away,
mm-hmm.
And in my left hand, I cradle my arm. Instead, I cradle this orb, and I like manually attach my chain, and then slowly rappel down using like the engine. And when I drop, I kind of look at the team, and I'm holding this orb, and I say, we have to go get Steve and Eddie, and then we have to leave.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And you depart. And you leave this dark earthen, warm chamber and find yourselves on the very luckily much cooler surface with the sun shining.
Oh,
So on the way out, we're still in this heat chamber. Delmore's exhausted. He's just sweating. Now he's got this added orb, and for the briefest of moments, as he's like exiting, he doesn't see Finn. He doesn't see Harry. He doesn't see Oslo. He sees his 3 friends, like their images.
I got you. The viewers at home will know too. No one else!
Yeah, I know. I wish I did, but I don't.
soon, very
One
soon.
day.
Beautiful.
How
And you emerge to the surface.
Ah! So much heat! Ah!
immediately begin stripping off my chainmail. It's
Good day.
terribly hot. How long do we have Dalmore before the island dies?
We have as long as it takes for the Phoenix to experience its rebirth. And reason tells me the quicker is better. We need to go get Steve and Eddie and try to convince them to get off the island. I think the island will be fine while we're here, but we don't need to waste any time.
But do we want you at the helm of a ship again while you are this tired, Captain? Or should we rest?
We can rest on the boat.
I think we'll be all right moving forward. Honestly, you don't give yourself enough credit, Perry. I really rely on you more than anything else. And I think between the two of us, we can get some rest and at least get going.
All right. We have to get Eddie and Stephen.
I agree.
I would like to try speaking to them again when I'm not trying to cheat them out of something. That was wrong of me.
Yeah, maybe we don't punch Finnegan this
Sorry.
time.
He'll super die.
I just laid on hands, now I'm gonna throw hands.
Now you catch
I'm
these
gonna lay my
hands.
hands on you, all right?
I cast catch these hands.
So Delmore wants to just kind of like start walking in that direction.
Enter Eddie and Stevens.
So we gotta try and find out what's in their cellar.
I don't think it matters.
No, also, I don't.
I really think we did something wrong last time.
Okay.
As she says, I really
Harry.
think we did something wrong last time, her hand starts going up towards her neck and then drops to her side.
It might be best for you
All right.
to talk to them.
She's no longer wearing her armor, and she intentionally leaves her sword, her glaive, her shield, and her dagger outside. She's wearing a simple tunic, simple trousers, sailor's boots. And she walks up to the door.
Do you all approach or just Perry?
No.
Perry.
Oh no, not Delmore.
Perry it is.
I'm gonna knock on their door.
I'm knocking.
Yeah, what is it? What do you need?
Eddie? Stephen?
Yes, dear.
It's Peregrine. Do you remember?
There's fucking 4 of us on the whole goddamn island, but yeah.
I was trying to be polite. We have an offer.
They didn't see 2 of the others.
Huh? What did you?
They didn't see 2 of the others. I'm just... Dwayne was counting on his fingers, and I was like, they didn't see 2 of the other people. They only saw 2 of you that approached. So they said, they only think there's 4. Go ahead.
Okay. We have a proposition to make.
Oh, I'm all ears.
How would you like to see the world beyond this island?
Oh, I saw it. Yeah, I saw it a long time ago. It was nice.
Yes, it still is nice. There are wonders in this world you haven't seen yet, and I promise you that. Alright, I'll be straight with you because I wasn't before.
Okay.
There is a phoenix on your island, or there was.
No, I would know about that. If there was a thing like that, I would know.
There was.
Okay, sure.
And it was...
Go ahead.
You're not making this easy.
Yeah.
It was the only thing keeping your home alive, and I understand that you have built a life here. And I understand that leaving will be difficult, but you have to come with us if you want to continue seeing each other's faces every dawn.
And you kind of see like the wry smile fade away from this very old man. And he says, so you got it then? You got the phoenix?
Yes, we did.
And he kind of walks over to the two rocking chairs there, and he sits down next to Eddie, and he puts his hand on his hand, and he says, well, okay then.
Will you come with us?
No, this is our home. We know what happens next. We've been here for a while. How long, Eddie? How long's it been? 600 years? Something like that.
100?
Yeah, so there's this phoenix. You met him.
Yes.
He's fine. He like brings life to all the things that are around him. Is really great. And about every 50, so we crashed here. Wasn't supposed to be here. We crashed here, and then we found life, and it was beautiful, but it didn't last very long. About 50 years. It's about how long it was good, and we thought that was the end. But then, boom! This light, and it was crazy. And then we were young and healthy, and we went about living, and we found more life, and we found love, and we found joy, and then it started to fade again. Not the love, that's all the time, but the life started to fade from around us, and we thought, oh well, nobody gets this lucky twice. And then there was this light, and then we were young again, and well, it went on that way for a while, and we figured out why. It was this phoenix. And he was a nice guy, and he wanted us to do some things for him, so we did. Nothing crazy, we just had to... He's kind of big in the head, high and mighty type. Apparently some fucking elves used to worship him or something, so like we just had to hold his vigils, and that made him happy, and then... So we did that, and then you came along. And that's you know what, it's okay. We've had more years and more happiness than either one of us deserves. So if you got to do what you got to do, then this is our home, and I think that we're just gonna stay here. And Eddie kind of chimes up, and he goes, I kind of wish I would have died young, but not like when I was young the first time. I just said being old sucks, and I kind of wanted, we were like really close to being young again. This is, you know, you're right, it's fine.
I am very sorry to hear that. And far be it from me to think that I have the power in my hands to make a life and death decision for someone. But the offer still stands if you want to come with us. Although, as I have recently said to a good friend of mine, you have had a good run of it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not like we're gonna die in like a minute or something. Like the island has still has a little bit of life in it, and we've got our cellar, we've got, plenty of food squirreled away, so we got as long as we got.
You said you were sailors. you crashed here?
Yeah, how long ago was it, Eddie? 600 years ago, something like that, give or take.
Regardless of the decision you make, would you mind if I said a prayer?
Sure. Yeah, go nuts. What do you got? Some Palor? You got some Baphomet? You got some Baphomets? You got some
No.
Quinceanera? You got some Quizzicalu?
Well, those are...
Iron Tusk? Is Iron Tusk the great and powerful?
Unfortunately, no.
Got some wind? Got some rutabagas?
Although those are all very powerful gods.
Rutabaga is the strongest.
Rutabagas are the most powerful. They call him the one above all, the root vegetable destroyer. You know what? Go ahead, do your thing. It's been a while. Go ahead. I ain't gotta confess or nothing, do I? Because you ain't got enough time.
No. I don't think he works like that, given what I've gotten away with. I'm going to kneel on the floor. Out of my priest pack, I'm going to pull a small pewter bowl. I'm going to put it on the ground in front of me. I'm going to put 2 small dried fish bones in it. And I'm going to pour salt water on them. Lord Iono, hear your servant. For whatever reason you saw fit, these men crashed here and have lived a good life. And I have been responsible for many of those, in a way. Sorry. Protect them, regardless of if they enter your domain or not. And I'm going to take out the 2 now saltwater-soaked fish bones and place them on the ground in front of Eddie and Stephen, and pick up the small pewter bowl and drink the salt water. Stay your course, shield of sailors. And I'm going to end my prayer.
As you do, you look up and you see Stephen just kind of politely sitting there with his hands clasped, like, oh, how very nice. But you see in Eddie a kind of change. You see he looks very solemn, he looks very pleased.
I can't make a decision for you, but the ocean is still very beautiful, and the sun still rises every morning. And I'm gonna stand up and leave.
Okay. You rejoin your group?
They're not coming.
Well, I mean, do we want to make them?
I don't think so. They have the right to end their days as they lived them. And that's not a decision we get to make for them. They're looking pretty good for 600 years old, also.
What?
Delmore smiles.
No, what are you talking about? What?
Well, can we explain it on the ship, maybe?
Yes, I want to go to bed. But you're not, no, what are you talking about 600
No.
As you go. Yeah. No, she's walking. And sputtering.
And Delmore is like the last to like kind of get track, and he takes one of these orbs, the one he had used to record the phrase, and he like points it at Stephen and Eddie's like home, and like records that image into the orb.
You got it.
And kind of as we walk away, I'll walk next to Perry and I'll put my hand kind of on her shoulder and say, you did your best.
That's the easy thing to think, isn't it?
Sometimes it's the only thing.
Thank you.
And you guys go back to the ship.
Yep.
We ship it.
As you approach on the shore, you are greeted by Barnabas. And he looks kind of disheveled, and he's coming ashore with his dinghy. He goes, "Oh, thank God! Look!"
Fuck me.
And he points off to the horizon, where you see 3 ships with the Lion's colors. And that's where we're on this episode.
Never ends. Never fucking ends.
No.
I love it.
Oh, and by the way, congratulations.
Level 1.5.
3.
on surviving
you son
this
of a
long.
god, I hate you so much.
Somehow.
The difference
level
between Devin,
2.
he's like, Devin goes, I just want half a level. I'm gonna go for 2. I'm gonna go for 2. I'm gonna go for 2.
And level 2.
Yes.
You're level 2.
We are?
Oh,
Yay.
doggy.
level
Hey, is
2.
this like Final Fantasy and shit where I just, or like WoW where I go to full HP, full mana?
Absolutely not. And no full
Okay.
levels of exhaustion either.
Damn, it's worth asking. All right, cool. Let me level up. I guess I can do that during the break.
Well, so one thing I did want to throw by you guys, if you wanted to do it, we could do like the critical roll thing, where if you guys want to roll for HP, we can do that live on level.
I'm down.
Okay.
Okay,
I'll do that
so
right now.
Dwayne
Wait,
first.
hold on. Yeah,
Is
okay.
that it? What is that for me? D12?
1D.
No, you're a bard.
12. I'm at 10.
10. Yeah.
10.
No, you're a fighter or you're a paladin?
10.
All right, 1d8. All right, that's a 5 plus 2.
Let's go.
7 HP.
Nice. Start.
It's a 1. Do I have...
Reroll ones.
Okay, reroll ones.
Reroll ones.
Cool. Okay, you
That's the
are
rule.
you are a merciful god. Thank you. That's also a 1.
Reroll ones.
Okay. Motherfucker! I'm gonna stop. Okay, there we go.
Okay, no, you get one.
You get 3 total.
8. I got 8 hit points total.
Nice. Ray.
Jesus fuck.
That's 9 more hit points for your
Nice. And Devin.
Yeah, what is mine? What is it, a D8? I think it's a D8.
It's a D8.
Yeah,
It's a
you're just
D8.
dude.
goal. A druid.
What's up, Druid? What's up, Druid? What's up, Druid?
There you are, D8.
Druid.
It's a 7.
Nice.
He's Druid. She's Druid. We're all Druid.
Druid. Druid, where's my car?
I'm so glad you guys enjoyed it.
So, that's all that I have. That's all the gifts that I have to bestow. Thank you for joining me this evening. Do you folks have things to say to the viewers at home?
Absolutely. So we'll go ahead and kick off with our roll for humanity. This month we actually are going to do an audible, and we are donating the money that we roll this month to a girl I work with, her niece. 4 months old, found out that she has something called hydrocephalus. So it's extra fluid that puts pressure on the brain. There was a tumor they found. It is a little cancerous, and so they've had to try to cut that out as much as they can. Gets pretty close to the brain, so it's very touch and go. Since then, they've hooked up some tubes that pull some of this cerebral fluid out of her brain, get some of that pressure off. And so right now she's going to be going through some chemo. And it's a 4-year-old. They're going to put a shunt in later as well, along with the chemo. And so we are donating money. She has a GoFundMe up, and so that link will be included in this. Currently, she's raised $2,600 of $10,000. We don't know how much. These can probably be very expensive. She's still in the hospital. She's been in the hospital for a long time now. And so I'm going to go ahead and roll for that one. I can't make it up. It's a critical 20. And so I'll do... I'm going to add a D10 to that.
Okay.
I had one here. Here it is. That's a 5. So we are going to do 25 for this first roll. That's going to baby Hayden.
I love it. Thank you very much.
That's awesome.
I have a special guest who would like to make a speech and a pitch, if you will. You all may have seen him sort of lurking behind me on the call. He's been here the whole time, but hey, if you want to just
Yes! They called me crazy feet.
yeah, okay. I know, but it's
Yes! But they don't know the truth.
what are you talking about? I thought we were
Yes, you thought we were going to talk about the Patreon tier, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
No, crazy. They called me crazy, but no, I discovered the truth. I signed a pact now. I am the most powerful warlock.
Okay.
The most powerful warlock. The world.
Okay.
I am the most powerful warlock. My patron is powers.
Okay. Dude, we talked about this. You gotta stay out of the kimchi. I know.
Powerful and crazy. They said crazy.
We know what it does to. Okay, ignore him. Okay. Actually, you, dear listener, can be the lawfully crazy one if $20 a month is what you feel you want to give to this podcast. That is the name we have chosen to call the $20 a month tier, if that is something that is interesting to you. And at that level, you get your very own Lawful Stupid t-shirt. You can't see it, but I can see it with my special eyes. 3. Devin, what are you wearing? I can't see you.
Whoa, is this our first day? I'm wearing a Gentry shirt. This is a bit.
Coward. 3 out of 5 3 out of 5 stupid cast agree. The Lawful Stupid t-shirt's pretty neat. You check the store right now. We have our brand new logo for campaign 2. It features a schooner, if I'm not much mistaken, and a cloud dragon, as well as 3 silhouettes, plus 1 off of another silhouette. It's attached to the 1 silhouette. I'm counting 3 silhouettes, plus 1 wolf, plus a small lizard friend. This has gone south.
Yes, it has.
Dude, bippity boppity back off. But if $20 a month is something you feel you want to give, that helps with our cost of operations. It really helps make this podcast a better one. It helps.
I agree.
It helps updating equipment. Production value goes up, and again, t-shirt's pretty cool.
Yes, it's a very cool t-shirt. Why? Look at my t-shirt. They called me crazy.
Yep. And we are going to continue doing that. Anyway, back to yous.
Yeah, so real quick, I begin to move my hands in arcane gestures, tracing glyphs and sigils as they erupt with 2 middle fingers, and I cast banishment on Kimchi forever and ever. And I know he's native to another plane, so he has to remain there if I maintain concentration for 1 minute. So no one talk to me. Instead, someone else talk. I have to focus.
All right, well, while you're focusing on that, come join our Discord as well. We don't have creepy creatures like Kimchi, but we do have some amazing Patreons. We do
promises.
That's true. We do have some amazing fans. You can come in, talk about D&D with all these new friends you got. We can come play some D&D. We have the special Iron and Ivory games that are going on, which is a 5e, very challenging one-off sessions, not one-on-one. It's like 5 people. We also do some AL games, and everyone's just super supportive, and we have a great time in there.
Come and join our Discord.
Yeah, come
we'll
join
be waiting
it.
for
Discord.
you.
With the thing and the thing, God damn it, Kimchi's back!
Yes, you thought you could contain me, but now I'm just going to the fridge to get more fermented cabbage.
You need to get a lozenge. Dwayne.
Yeah, and if you want to support the show, if joining Discord isn't enough, if being a Patreon isn't enough, if doing Roll for Humanities isn't enough, we have a merchandise store. You can go to store.lawfulstupid.org. You can get one of the new logos on a t-shirt. You can get one of the classic logos on a t-shirt, as well as there's more things. And we're always adding, we're always rotating. But if that's the way you want to support and get some cool swag, I'm wearing one of the new shirts now. Super, super comfy. there's other ways. You can go and do a Audible trial. You can use our coupon code at Cantrip Candles. You can get an endless bag of dice with critical dice. And you can find that stuff in the show description, as well as going to our website. If you want to support us, there's so many ways to do it, and we're very thankful every time you do.
We're also incredibly thankful for anybody who tweets about the show using the hashtag StupidCast. Do you want me to sing your praises live on the show? Do you want to hear Kimchi talk about your characters?
I'll do it.
No one wants it. But you could have that if you use the hashtag StupidCast. And of course, I will leave you with the question of the evening, which is: if there's a Mother Nature, who's the daddy?
Time. Father Time.
Oh, that's me. Done.
Yes.
Thanks, everybody. We love you.
Bye.
Bye.